Hello, 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 everybody. Oh my god. What's up, Azure? Dude. Okay, that's... Yes, I'm sick. No, I don't have a cough. That was just me almost dying on some food. Hold on, let me drink some water. Oh, shit. How are we all doing today? Oh, dude. Let me appear real quick. Ooh, yippee! I'm here. Yeah, like I said, gonna be a short, chill one today. We're gonna be catching Zygarde, and then yeah. Outside on data. Ooh. Outside on data, huh? You like coming home, or you go and just heading out? Or you like, I guess, have been out for a while? Dude, can I show this cutest thing? I just saw this on Twitter. I told him he can't eat the street lamp, and now he's been sulking for 20 minutes. Why is this so adorable, dude? Also, gigantic Agron, hello? Actual Titan. Restaurant that's gonna close up this Sunday. I had to go there to get one more meal. That's understandable. I get that. Bum, 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 ba-dum. 1961. Oof. Nah, that's a legacy. That's what? Oh god, that's like over 60 years now. 64 years? Not 64. No, wait. 60. Wait, yes, 64? Wait, no. 61. My brain is frying so hard right now. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Maybe in the 50s? Between somewhere there. My brain is cooked super hard from being sick, so leave me be. No, yeah, it is 64. Holy shit, I got it right. Damn. It feels wrong to say that, like, the 60s were, like, 60 years ago. But, like, yeah, it is. I'm doing 2005 to 2008 when I graduated. I ate lots of meals there. Kind of sad to see it go. 07. Oh, 07 indeed. Let's see. There's a little thing I wanted to watch with you guys. It's just a minute long. It's mainly in Chinese, unfortunately. Hold on. Hold on, here we go. So are you like on your way back home now, Azure? Or are you like still eating there? Yeah. Check this out. It's a new Star Rail thing. Apparently they posted this on Bilibili. Wasn't posted anywhere else. So it's in Chinese. I believe it does have subtitles in English though, so let's take a look.
本阶段信息同步，仙舟联盟已确认加盟反铁幕银河联军。联军全体作战会议将在4系统时候召开。本次战斗将分为内外2条战线。按计划，联军将组成联合舰队，压制外部的铁幕灾害，从外部阻止铁幕对银河造成破坏。星穹列车将联合温法罗斯当地战力，从世界内部定位铁幕，摧毁核心。天才俱乐部黑塔女士罗斯公姆先生将持续为星穹列车提供技术支援。经测算，外部战场将直接波及临近的星系，博士协会预计相关防护及生命体撤离工作将在120系统内完成。周围战区部署计划已下达，泛银河贸易体系内星球已全部响应。 体系外星球将由巡海游侠协调部署。公司战略投资部主力舰队将于12系统时候与罗斯星舰队会合，前往指定区域。
Dude, that's sick as fuck. What the hell?
黑塔，斯蒂芬已经开始行动。
Stephen，
他会协助我们破解权杖的屏蔽
The
协议。
Chad，
因此，他将拒绝你的会议邀请，但他的态度与我一致。
For his final countdown, 11 days. Wait, this is so sick. What the fuck? To have like an actual like in-law, everybody is like doing a meeting coming in. This is so sick. Because this is one of the few instances where it makes sense for this to happen like surprisingly to us. The main character has no clue about what's going on. Because we're stuck in Amphorius and had no contact to the outside world. Calculating together, the external battlefront shall directly affect 5 nearby star systems. Holy shit. Revan protection and evacuation operations of life forms shall be completed within 120 system
及生命
hours.
体撤离工作将在120系统时内完成。周围战区部署计
Deployment plans for adjacent war zones have
划一
been
下答案
issued.
泛银河贸易
All planets with the within the pan-cosmic commercial system
体系内星球
have
已
responded.
全部响应，体系外星
Planets outside the system shall be coordinated and deployed by the
球将由
Galaxy
星海游
Rangers.
侠协调部署。公司战
The corporation's strategic investment department's main fleet. So the IPC's coming in too.
略投资部主力舰队将于12系统时候与罗斯星
Rendezvous with the planet's crew. Dude, the IPC is coming too? Or the strategic investment? Holy shit. Proceeds towards the designated region. So it's the
舰
IPC
队会
linking up with the
前往指
Scribblen's
定区
fleet.
域。
Oh my god, this is so fucking cool though. What? I'm so excited to see what they do with this. That's so cool, dude. I'm hyped for that. 07 restaurant, last meal I got there was steak, parmigiano, spaghetti bolognese, fries, and rice. That sounds really good, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, I'm setting up so that I can, there we go. I'm setting up so that I can move all my monitor stuff to the other side. Man, I'm so excited for whatever they're cooking up there. It's gonna be. I hope it's peak. I hope it's peak. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be peak because you never know. You never know. But I'm hoping they deliver on the hype. If they manage to deliver on the hype, it's gonna be like the best story that they've done in Star Rail so far. Hell, I mean, for me, if they land this is gonna be the best content that I've ever personally experienced in a Hoyo game. There it is, Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm not gonna force you to do that while you're on the move, so let me do this. Pokemon Legends ZA. Here we are. All right, hold on. So last time I've mainly been doing stuff offline. So hold on, this is something we can do together here. This is gonna be, oh my god. Actually, before I forget, right while we're here, let me buy some balls. Let me do some ball purchasing. Dust balls, we're gonna need some more of those. Give me a good 50, I think. And quick balls. Also a good 50. Hold on, let me round out those numbers because it's gonna bother me otherwise. There you go. Perfect. As you can see, the squad's kind of high level now. We've been grooving. There you go. Right. Who are we fighting? Oh! Naveen. Let's see what he's got. See if he's improved. Give me a second, I got some chili here, so I'm also eating this on the side. Battle seems like the most fitting way to show how grateful I am to you, don't you think? Alright. Tell me what you got. Blah blah is Mons now. Okay, obviously starting with Naruto's. We're still chilling here. Sableye! I don't think we're gonna have much issue here. Crocodile. Wait, Aegis Slash? Never mind. Did you guys just see that just then? That's the main reason why Aegis Slash is bad in this game. For some reason, it takes like forever to swap over. Alright, Scrafty, let's wield your Mega Evolved power to the maximum. Yeah. Cool that he's got an Aegis Slash now. It's impressive. Nice. But yeah, the problem with Aegis Slash is, it takes so long to swap over, it's kind of useless. You essentially auto-lose the moment you throw the first move. Since you won, I'll admit it. I'm really happy that we're both on Team MZ. Aww. How sweet. Anyway. Now claim victory in 8 reward matches. Here's my reward. Hey, 5 bottles of protein. That's really good. And XP Candy M. I'll take that. Super nice. Okay. Let's see. Which Mega Evolution stones am I missing? Alright. Aggron. Yeah, let's go for Aggron. We're slowly getting there. Actually, I didn't check. What a... So filling out Pokedex 205. We're missing 4 Pokemon for that one. Missing 5 for that. We just need to catch a bunch for that. We need to catch a couple for that. Catch a bunch for that. It's all super simple. Trigger Pokemon evolution. Any method will do. We should evolve a Pokemon again. We should evolve a Pokemon with an item. Oh, this will suck. I can probably just get a random one with that. Oh, relaxing on benches. That's an easy one to do. Winning Pokemon battles. Get victory against other trainers. Oh. Well, we're already on our way there. And I guess we just have to smash more Mega Crystals. And after that, we're kind of done. I'm actually not too far off. We're doing a good job here. I know that you have to like beat like 1,000 players or some shit down the line, but you know, I'll get that done eventually. Apparently it's how you get the Mega Evolution. The Shiny Charm, sorry. Which Pokemon are we missing, actually, for that matter? Let's open it up. We're actually missing a few. Okay. Clefable, Alakazam, Simisage. Okay, these 3 are super easy. So is Victory Bell, I think, too. Okay. Evolutions, obviously. I'm going to need to catch some more of those. Machamp is also a Trade Evo. I think this is a Trade Evo. This is Thunderstone. This is just a level up. That's easy. Goodra, okay, Goodra specific. Goodra can only evolve when it levels up while it's raining. That's gonna be something that I'm gonna struggle to remember, I think. I've not found a single shiny yet, though. So the aim is to maybe find one soon. That's the hope, at least. Wait, I should do some shopping. How much? How many Ultra Balls? Okay, that's fine. We're fine on those. This is where you get like the proteins and stuff. Let's see what we got in the middle right now. We've got a Bulbasaur. There we go. Eek. I usually just go ahead and capture the the starters that I find here, because starters are pretty rare on average, and I figured I might as well. That Lucario is onto us. Oh. Turn around. Maybe we have to crouch real quick so that he is less suspicious. Oh, there's another one behind us. That's a bigger one, I think. This sounds like kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. There you go. Mushroom. Oh, it's a Totodile. I've still yet to find like a good replacement for my main Emboar. If I find one, I like, cause my main Emboar is unfortunately not that great stats wise. Oh, nice. Let's see, how's this Tyranitar stats? Whoa, it's pretty fucking good. Its attack is down, unfortunately, though. And it's got the wrong nature. It's okay, it's good, okay. Yeah, I just got this Gardevoir, which is incredibly good. I'm trying to find some good starters, but no real luck so far. This Malamar is really good, actually. And this is another place. I've been trying to look for a good Froakie because I've got the Greninja stone. And I kind of wanted to see if I can grab myself a good Greninja. No luck so far, though. Because I have to be a bit careful here. Because the moment this guy sees you, please don't come at me. It's actually, I think that's a big Froakie, dude. Is that an XL? Nice. Is that like an L? Might be an L. Probably not an XL. It's got pretty good stats. Oh, it's an M. Huh. Damn, Froakie kind of big. I never realized. Froakie kind of big. Like low key. Yeah. I've also been cleaning up some of the quests. Like you can see here, this entire sector is kind of clear now. Obviously still a couple that I haven't finished, but we're getting there. So, you know. I do want to see if I can get myself like a Eevee at some point. I don't know where Eevee spawns here. We need to get more Eevees. I always forget. I think I just heard an Eevee. I'm hearing the order now. I don't even know oh, there's multiple alpha Burfrows? That's kind of crazy. I have no clue where Eevee spawns here. But, so, you might be wondering, Phantom, how do you get Zygarde? Apparently, after you get Xerneas and Yveltal, and then you and then proceed to return to your base, something is supposed to happen. Which I haven't done yet. But I'm curious to check it out. Oh, we went below. That's bad. That's bad. I'm curious what we get here. There you go. Ooh, a big pearl. That pearl's pretty big. So yeah, apparently if we go back to Hotel Z, something's supposed to happen. So let me take a look. But yeah, I've been grinding like a crazy person. Why I grinded like a crazy person briefly. Because now, your boy is ranked A in the online battles. Meaning, I'm gonna get max rewards when the season resets. Which includes like a golden bottle cap. I've quite literally forgotten the way into Hotel Z. It's like where we live technically. And I've forgotten how to get in. Classic. Okay, I think it's through here. La 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 la. Hey. A being that gives and a being that takes. Both actions are vital to maintaining balance, but in excess, either could destroy it. It's Lysander. What is this guy doing here? Let me start charging my phone real quick. My memories remain vague, indistinct. If there is one thing I know. Long ago, I tried to give too much. My deeds saw no reward. I wallowed in despair and resentment, and I decided to take everything for myself instead. Then came Zygarde, a being that seeks to correct excess, to find moderation, to restore balance. I can only imagine that is why it would save me, one who'd fired the ultimate weapon. And now I must ask something of you. Battle me, so that I may see you who you truly are as a trainer. Holy shit, to keep the world in balance. Squaring up to Lysander. Actually, I have no clue what Pokemon he's going to use. So I'm going to start off with Garchomp. Battle L. Hold on. I'm actually going to give this guy, the Shades, I think. They're called. Not the black glasses, sorry. The other glasses. Do I not have the other glasses? Is that on like a different Pokemon? It might be. I'm fairly certain we could see items on this. Held item, there we go. Holding an item. Okay, the Absol is holding. I think it's holding the Absolite. Yeah, okay. Camera up's holding camera update, more like Dragonite. God of Raid, Dragonite, you are probably holding them, actually. In that case. Yeah, Wise Glasses. Change held. But it's actual. And give this guy the wise glasses. Because we're doing a special Lucario. Alright. Let's get going. Are you prepared to battle me? Let's battle. I once believed that victory was the only meaning to be found in battle. Or found from battle. But I'm certain that I will enjoy battling you. Whoa, his eye! Oh, the music! Damn. His eye is sick, dude. You're challenged by Pokemon Trainer L. Starts off with a Pyro. Garchomp certainly is the right decision so far. Alright. It's gorgeous. Okay. This one's a bit scary, mainly because it's a fairy type, but fortunately our Garchomp is pretty overleveled, so it's manageable. Movement will have to Dragon Rush. Ooh, they traded. We'll get Xerneas out. Dude, the music is good. Darboda. Oh, damn. Dedicated anti-fairy Pokemon. He finally fried his Gyarados. I remember that was his main one. Look at how we cooperate. Human and Pokemon. Perhaps there is a beauty to this world. Oh, shit. GG's. Excellent. I can feel the fire of your convictions burning deep within your heart. This is why we battle. To reach understanding. Trainer to trainer. Trainer to Pokemon. And Pokemon to Pokemon. I suppose that is why AZ, like you, wished for the ZA Royale to resume. 5 years ago, a group of children stood against me in defiance. If I had tried to understand them, perhaps I would have never fired the ultimate weapon. Hey, Zygarde. Zygarde. Oh, it's gone. How curious. I believe it meant to beckon you to the tower. That much is what I can intuit from my experience working with Zygarde. What it wants with you at that fateful place, I cannot say. I have an idea of what you might want. Let me just eat some more of my chili. Wait! That's so cute! What the hell? Yeah, heal him up. Alright, we should be ready. Let's go and meet up with In this fateful place. Hold on, I'm being chased, Zygarde. Give me a second. Will you battle Zygarde? I'm ready for this. Dad! Oh, shit. Turn that shit up, dude. Holy. Extreme speed? Oh, damn. Level 84. Not bad. Boom! I'm assuming, yeah. Yeah, we can't catch it. Alright. This form we can defeat, Zygarde. Show us more. Alright, 50%. Alright, he's beefier. Hey, 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 hey! Alright. Hit me with the full percentage, buddy. Dude, the music. Let's start off with the test in its complete form. 1,000 arrows. Is that on me? It should do a lot of damage. It did not do too much damage. Holy crap. Dude, he's just aura walking towards me. That's terrifying. Oh my god. Oh, nice. Oh. Okay, we can heal. 4 Enforcer. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Good fucking grief. That's terrifying. That's not gonna reach, is it? Nah. You gotta be pretty close to that one, actually. Holy shit. Good grief, dude. Okay, just gotta keep walking here. Remove called 1,000 arrows. It's really not that many attacks, so. I'll just max revive Xerneas here. Oh, I did not mean to... Alright, Frostlass, Mega Evolve. Oh, that sucked. Okay. Oh, I'm cooked. What am I supposed to do there, dude? That's crazy. Train up your Pokemon. It's nothing to do with Pokemon. That's not my... That's not the Pokemon's fault. Fuck, that's like crazy difficult to dodge. Core Enforcers. Nuts. Is he gonna go Mega? Jeez. Ah, he's running. Oh, I missed. Another draining kiss. Dude, he's so quick here. He keeps dodging the blizzard. Ooh. There we go. You're back home? Welcome back. We're fighting Zygarde. Trying to catch it. Ow. Alright, 10% form down. 50% form is also pretty manageable, I think. We just need to watch out for the complete form. That shit rocked us. At least it's slower like this too. Ooh. Fuck. We didn't manage to dodge that. I think our best bet here is just straight up Xerneas. Only downside with my Xerneas is that it has Thunder, which is by all intents and purposes useless attack. Ow. Oh my god, stop running alongside me there, Xerneas. I'm trying to dodge shit. But I really shouldn't have Yveltal out. Yveltal's gonna get a rock here, dude. Alright, full complete form. With some banging music, I'm not gonna lie. Yveltal is pretty solid still, though. Its inability does no damage, though. Good grief. Its inability to hit us with certain moves is important, but you can't switch out anymore. Oh, is that part of the land's wrath? He's just like aura walking towards us, dude. I think the benefit of Yveltal is that it's really survivable. Like it is, he's a beefy boy. Okay, this move might kill us. We want to stay around the edges of the arena. There we go. I think it's scary, dude. That can like almost one-shot me, and it one-shots a lot of my Pokemon. Okay. We're gonna get Xerneas out. Well. He's still just Chad walking over. So it should be fine. Okay, this is good damage from Xerneas. Land's Wrath. Oh my god. Ah, shit. Gonna have to max heal here. Okay. 1,000 waves means you can't switch out. Noted. Nice. We're really close. We're really close. One more. Quick. Ah, shit. Alright. Problem is I can't swap out Xerneas here, so this is gonna be tight. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Perfect. Play rough. Oh, wasn't enough. Hold on. There we go. Deemed you worthy. Let your Pokeball fly. Oh, we can choose the Pokeball he ends up in? I feel like Zygarde visually looks really cool with the Dusk Ball. But I don't know what... Let's go with the... Yeah, let's go with the Dusk Ball. I think visually that fits the best. Zygarde! My boy! Now you're trapped here forever. Hey! We're buddies now. Oh, it's so cute. So this legendary Pokemon has joined forces with the mightiest trainer in Lumios. The thought of you two combining your power gives me hope for the future of this city. You should have this. It will allow Zygarde to change its form. Hey, the Zygarde cube. Has 3 different forms, 10% and complete. You can use Zygarde to freely switch between its 10% form and its 50% form. If its HP drops to half or less, during battle, Zygarde will change into its complete form. In this form, all Zygarde cores and Zygarde cells have gathered, increasing Gaia's... Okay. Take over when it's incomplete. Okay. So you still need to have it drop below 50. When Zygarde used up its strength protecting Pokemon from the light of the ultimate weapon, its parts scattered to far-off places, absorbing the power of those lands and seeking humans who would give it aid. And now that I think of it, the moves that Zygarde used when it Mega Evolved, they reminded me of Z moves. Like those used in the Alola regions. But perhaps I am reading too much into that. Okay, so they canonically, like, mention it. Now, it falls to me to ponder. What should I do with the 3,000 years I must live? Is something you want to do? There is. To this day I yearn to create a more beautiful world, and I will yearn for it forever. I once thought that we could achieve that world by fulfilling the material needs of everyone. Now I know it is not so simple. An old proverb says it is good to feed the hungry, but better to teach them how to feed themselves. I focused solely on what I believed the world needed, yet I lost sight. How much it is. How to make it so that people can truly flourish. Thanks to what you and your Pokemon have done together, I have learned my lesson well. It is an outlandish dream, far beyond my reach, but with 3,000 years' time, perhaps I can make it real. Much like AZ wandered far and wide across the world in search of Floette, I shall travel across vast reaches in search of ways to create the world I yearn for. When people manage to meet, it is a gift. Even living in the same time and place is no guarantee. The fact that we, and so many others, met and banded together to make Lumiose a better place is something we should treasure. Barring some great change, I doubt we will meet again. But I will carry these lessons with me. Au revoir, my young friend. And so, another take ZA's place, dude. Well, AZ, sorry. To keep the world in balance, mission complete. Yippee! Dude, we have Zygarde now, man. Let's swap him in. Let's swap him in. And obviously the perfect Pokemon to swap him out with is Garchomp. They have the exact same typing. So, wait, where did he go? Oh, shit. There he is. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me look at his stats. Damn. Okay, nice. There's some good stats, dude. Holy. There you go. He's a little lower level, but that's fine. Let's take a look at these moves. 1,000 waves. Cannot be switched out. Hand's Wrath. 1,000 arrows. Even flying type. Wow. There it is. Now, how do I swap its form? Yeah. It's somewhere in here, I think. Zygarde Cube. I went by it. Use item. There it is. Look at those stats. He's not even, like, trained yet. EV trained or anything. I don't know what his best stat actually is. Let me see. Because this is a little tough, actually. Specifically because all of his ground type moves are physical. Core Enforcer is special attack. Now, I do think, due to its mega form... Hold on, let me take a look here. Ba-doom. Hold on. Complete. I do hope they do something with Zygarde's form, because it's It's so difficult to actually use its complete form because of its necessity to fall below 50% HP. Complete form. Oh, I see. Okay. So it looks like in its non-complete form, in its non-mega form, the special attack is the most in the non-form, the attack is higher than its base special attack. However, once it reaches its mega form, its special attack flips over to being the best again. So I think what we're going to end up doing is... I actually don't know. How do people build Zygarde? This is interesting. HP, special defense, speed. Makes sense, I guess. Attack. This one, okay, this one was an attack build. This one's also attack. Attack and speed. This one's just HP, special defense, and speed. Yeah, I don't know. I think due to the nature of its form change, I think having some in its special attack is not bad. It is a really good Pokemon, honestly. But I'm trying to think what I would want to put into it. They build Zygarde with cells, but good one. Good one. Cue the laugh track, please. Can somebody get the sitcom laugh track going on here? In which case, obviously we're gonna give him the Zygarde. We have to. But in terms of I honestly don't know what stats they want on him. Speed is less important in this game, actually. Ironically enough, so I think honestly its current nature is probably pretty good. I think. Yeah, it ups the special attack. Yeah. Ironically enough, due to how it works in this, it takes plenty of siestas. It ends up being a pretty good combo here. Okay, how many protein? How much calcium? How much? No, let's keep it simple. We'll do like 10 calcium. 10 protein. And what stats is it lacking? Because we probably want it to be a little bulky. Oh, HP. HP's a big one in this. Especially because falling underneath half is a requirement for him. Yeah, let's juice him with some HP. I forget which HP up. Oh yeah, just straight up. Actually, hold on, check summary. Okay, so it wants some special defense and HP. Okay. We're gonna do another 100 in special defense. Oh, and HP, sorry. And How much special defense? Like, I don't know. 4. And then the rest we'll put into... do some remaining ones into protein. We still have so many other ones? Dude, hold on. There we go. That's the limit. We'll do one more special defense. And one final calcium. For that extra nihil light. There we go. Bad boy's all done now. I mean, yeah, look at those stats, dude. Sheesh. This thing is just a beast. Look at that, like, umbrella. What do we have there? Yeah, with a heavier weight into special attack. Because it makes the most sense. I don't know where you got the extra defense from. But hey. Maybe I'm stupid. Hey, bud. Look at him, dude. He's a snake. Look at him go. Hey, Lucario. Yeah, 1,000 arrows. Oh my god, he's gone all the way around. 1,000 arrows is an incredibly good move, honestly. The fact that it can take out flying types is huge. I wonder what its effectiveness is against flying types in that case. Yeah, there you have it. We've got Zygarde now. Oh boy. It's almost nighttime, so let's do one ZA Royale with it. And that Pokemon Zaza? Yeah, check this dude out. Look at him, we're matching. Kind of. He's so flat. I never realized how flat he was, dude. Flat as justice? I guess so. What about this guy then? Oh, sorry. This guy then. So you can change forms at will? Okay, so the way Zygarde works is you can change 2 of his forms at will. You can swap between his 10% form and his 50% form. I don't know why you would go for his 10% form instead of his 50% form. But yeah, 10% form and the 50%. Then you can have him evolve into his complete form once he drops below 50%. And if you have the Mega Crystal charged up. Is that a shiny sound? That is a shiny sound. Hold on. I don't know where. Oh, it's here. Of course it's one of you fuckers. Of course it's an ugly ass dude. Oh well, we got a shiny. Gross ass shiny, but we got one. So that sound, I'm a little annoyed because I've heard that sound a couple of times and I didn't react. That is the sound for a shiny though. That bring. I think that I've while playing through the game, I've heard it like a couple times, and I think I even remember thinking, "Hey, what's that sound?" As I then moved on and didn't do anything with it, which is sad. But hey, we got ourselves a shiny. It's a shame that it's Diggersby, which is like one of the ugliest Pokemon ever. But yeah. Look at that guy up there. I'm trying to find a good Greninja, actually. This guy's actually pretty difficult to catch. Okay, I have a core enforcer. Okay. Let's go catch this Froakie, or attempt to catch this Froakie, and then we're gonna do the battle zone with Zygarde. Oh, he ran! Shit. Oh well, he saw me. Alright, let's go see how Zygarde does in this. You ready, buddy? I wanna evolve him. Grass type moves. Oh, they saw me. Look at this guy. I always kind of liked Zygarde. Check this out. 1,000 arrows. That shit's gonna hit. You're like, what? That's a ground type move. How'd that hit a flying type Pokemon? That's its special ability. Thousand arrows as a move will hit flying enemies despite it being a ground type move, which I think is really sick, personally. Okay, so Land's Wrath. How? Okay, that's a range. Okay, I see. So it looks like 1,000 Waves is like a bigger range Earthquake. That also makes it so that you can't swap out. Okay. Because I was trying to think, is there a reason not to run Earthquake on this guy? And I think I see the merits to not running it. I'm not sure if it is the ideal move or not. Okay, Zygarde's getting lower and lower. To my knowledge, once he drops down below 50, we can just permanently have him in his ultimate form. So being hit is actually not a bad thing here. Oh, there he is. Holy shit, look at him. Oh, he healed up a bunch. Dude. Okay, does he stay in his complete form after combat now that he's, like, in it once? Yes. Dude, look at him. Can I just... Okay, so if I call it back, he downgrades again. Okay, good to know. Wow, he's healed up max. I should have kept him on field, but that was important to know for science. In the name of science, we found out. Ooh, Mega Sizzle. Iron Defense too. Yeah, yes, please, keep hitting me. Here we go. Burn the opposing Pokemon. Alright, here you go. Ooh. 2,000 arrows. Got his ass. Okay, now you transform. Okay, so it gains its full HP back, basically. Dude, this is so extra looking. I love it. You gonna Mega Evolve? It is. Okay, my turn, my turn. Dude, look at this thing. Nihilite. That is the funniest shit, dude. So, fun fact about Nihilite. Hold on. Can we like check its moves here? Oh, it doesn't actually tell you. So, funny thing about Nihilite. As a move, from what I've heard, it is a unique move because the way it works makes it so that... Wait, what happens if I... Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go for one more Nihilite. Check this shit out. That is the funniest shit ever, by the way. That is so extra. That's amazing. That is genuinely amazing. He's got 600 HP. That is a ridiculous amount of HP to have, dude. Look at him just fly around. He's chilling, dude. He's having a great time. No, sorry, my bad. He's got 500 HP. Oh yeah, so he's really good in this game, actually, if that's the case. Core and full sun. Ah! That took too long. Core and full is a really cool move, though. Look at this thing. This guy is so extra. I like Zygarde. I kind of always have liked Zygarde. I genuinely think that the Pokemon X and Y legendaries are all really cool. At first, I was kind of a, an Yveltal hater, but I think that's in large part due to how, how it was represented in games in X and Y. Now that I've seen it in other games, with the more with the more, I don't know. With a visual style that fits better. Cause like X and Y Pokemon were like really fucking rigid. Yes, they were the first 3D Pokemon, but I feel like they didn't quite really go for it. And it ended up just kind of feeling like a lot of the X and Y Pokemon are just like stiff. Rather than letting them have like excess information. Now, that's not to say that, oh, it's completely fine now. Pokemon look perfect in this game. Which is still not the case, I would hazard. I would say like it's not It's still not ideal. For sure. But it's a lot better than it used to be in previous games. Ah! Wait, what? There you go. Okay, we can mega evolve our boy. And yeah, I think I always just would find that if Eltom I didn't vibe with that as much. Zygarde. Well then. Sableye. Oh no. Nihil Light. Oh, dodge. Nice, not bad. Alright, Landra. Dude. That's waves. So fun fact. When it mega evolves, I can actually take a look at the stats here. I'll show you guys what happens with its stats. It's pretty funny. Look at that, dude. How do you even, like, fathom that amount of, like, that kind of stats? 477 special attack. What? Keep in mind, I gave it kind of an even spread between attack and special attack. I weighed in a little bit heavy into the special attack. But, like, look at that shit, dude. The way that trainer started running there was really funny. That is so over the top. I love it. Genuine peak. The way it interrupts your move is evil. I think once you like start your move, it should be like kind of locked in. Alright, Mo. Machamp. That was arrows. Ooh, nice. 1,000 waves. 4 Enforcer. I really am curious to see if Zygarde Mega will get usage in like pro stuff. Ah! Turn around. That would be one of the funniest things, though. Because in this game, Pokemon can't have abilities. Pokemon that typically have Levitate suddenly don't. And it makes them a lot weaker. I feel like this is a great game for ground types. All in all. You know? Ground type Pokemon are having an amazing time in this game. And 500 XP is so ludicrous in its complete form. I love it. Look at that guy, dude. He's got a little bald spot on his head. I won't judge. I will simply find it funny. There you go. Give him a core enforcer. The idea of the Beedrill seeing that and like not being able to tell his trainer in time as this starts happening to it, it's so funny to me. Like, what do you do against that? Fangoro is no longer pumped. I wouldn't be either if I got hit by a move like that. Only downside with Core Enforcer is the fact that it takes a while to send out. What I think is really cool is the idea behind Nihil Light as a move. Because, oh look here. So, I got to show you guys this. This is really cool. So, here's a fairy type. Look, Core Enforcer does not work. Right? Obviously. Yeah, just to show you guys. Yeah. Well, it missed, but you see the X over it. Now, when you Mega Evolve and you unlock Nihil Light, suddenly it doesn't have that anymore. And instead, it will hit, making it, I believe, the only Dragon type move in the game to be a surefire way to hit Fairy type. It's so silly. This huge beam that will absolutely murder anything that it hits. It's so good, dude. I love it. And I'm surprised too. I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3. It's 3 seconds. The moment from between you inputting it and it unleashing the move. That's pretty damn quick. That is a quick. That is a quick move, dude. Hey, thanks for the max potions. Hell yeah. Can I go up top there? I have no clue how, actually. Maybe a ladder somewhere I'm missing? Nice! Saved. Thanks, Rotom. Who sees? Oh, you see. That's so good, dude. Fucking. I find it so funny that they have this ground dragon type whose biggest weaknesses are fairies, and even more so fairies that can fly. So what's the solution? Give it moves that can ignore both of those immunities. There you go. Have fun. It's so peak, dude. Enjoy. Alright, maybe I can do some crazy parkour shit. Holy shit, I am the GOAT. Neuven. Have 1,000 arrows. And a core and forward, though. Alright. Alright, one more win. There we go. We have another ticket. Wonderful. Boom! We can find another trainer. Yippee! Prize! What you got for me? Ooh, max revives. I will definitely take those. Very nice. 18 wins. It's not a massive amount of wins, but I will definitely take it. And we got ourselves a colorful screw too. Ooh, ground type moves. Mega evolve stuff. Well. I can maybe do the ground type moves if I can find a trainer with 3 Pokemon quick enough. Which is looking like we might not be able to. Oh, we have 2 here. Did you happen to watch Choki's re-debut? I was asleep, unfortunately. I saw that it happened. I haven't gotten around to like watching the VOD or something yet. But everything goes smoothly. Hold on. Wait, this is perfect? Alright, and I immediately run over to the next guy. And I just initiate the fight like that. Okay? Watch. To the Blastoise guy. There you go. Minor Tech Cup at a couple of points. I saw she only played I saw she only played Hades 2 for a very short amount of time. Did something happen? Dude, look how worth this max potion is. Boom. With 1 max potion, all of that health back. And that should clear 2 of these. That's big. Easy. 20 wins, that's 2x, yeah. So the game was only showing a black screen. That's weird. That is strange. We don't 11, but she decided to change to TFT. We're about to end the night here. Any second now. 3, 2, 1. -1. -2. -3. -4? Okay. Nice. I'll take extra fights. Extra fights are easy, like, super nice. Gives me more money. Yeah, Iron defends this. A new day is dawning. Okay, now it's about to do any second now. Alright. We've probably got a few seconds before it actually does swap over. So we can fight this guy and get more stuff done. This is what I will do. Iron defends 1,000 waves. 1,000 arrows. 1,000 waves. And wrath. Nice. I'll take 23 wins. Probably the maximum amount of wins we can grab here. There you go. We'll get a few 100,000 here. Oh, well, a few. Almost 200,000. Oh. And we can hand that in now, too. Let's see who's in the middle here. We've got a spell. And a bubble skull. Who we got? He's just Iron Chandelier. Okay. So does Forum supposed to look different in this one? Oh, it does. It's like a beam instead. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's go see who our next fight will be after we heal up our Pokemon. Lost Pokeballs? Yes, please. Also, dude, I realized why the ultimate attack is called Nihil Light. Or rather, like, the light of nothing. Quite simple, really. Obviously, Nihil means 0 / like nothing. And that is important for a very simple reason. At what coordinate do the X, Y, and Z axes meet? And I believe, do correct me if I'm wrong, actually, that is 0. And in its like ultimate form, you see the X, Y, and then Z light up on the cannon before it blasts off a Nihil light. So that's my observation. Thank you for coming to my TED talk. Alright, let's see who we fight. Hold on. What coordinate does X, Y, and Z meet? Yep, 0, 0, 0. Nihil light. There it is, dude. That's probably why they called it that, I think. Oh shit, it's Yvonne. I haven't seen her since like ages. This might be an easy fight, but let's see. Has she gotten any better? I know Zach did not get better. Dude had like the exact same team. Dude is allergic to training his Pokemon. Aromatisse, okay. Let's see the level. 68, okay. And she's got 5 Pokemon too. Nice. I don't know. Oh. I don't know why I'm like magically not hearing it every now and again. Is the game audio cutting up for you guys too? Every now and again? Oh, there you go. Sick. Alright. Nihil light. Oh shit, it dodged it. The AoE on that is so large. Please be a fairy type. Oh, let me end this that quickly. Pavilion? Okay. No. No protect. Denied. That's my Zygarde. 5 bolts of iron. Nice. And XP candy M. I forget how many. Hey Garrett, ooh, 1 more evolution and 4 with items. We should do some item evolutions. While we're here, we might as well, right? Okay, who does an item evolution? We should do the I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm like, oh, that's what it means. Okay. I'm doing all right. I was a little not fully. Oh, because I don't have Steelix. Oh. I wasn't feeling too great earlier today. I'd say a fair bit better now. But yeah. I'm doing pretty okay. Now, medicine's kicked in. I'm feeling the vibes a little bit. We're chilling. We're chilling. All right, electric into Electros is Thunderstone. Anybody else need stone? And these 3. Okay, perfect. Okay. Where's the 3 little shits? Are they like early? Okay, yeah, they're early. Let me bring them back there so that they don't. So I don't like need to fish out my other Pokemon again. Oh, oops. Wait, do I have... I should have the big boy somewhere, but that's fine. And Electros. Where's that toothy boy? Or girl? Actually forgot what it was. You know, let's just search for it. There it is. Da 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 da. Just slice the finger with the box cutter. Band-aid away. Ow. I hope the cut isn't too deep. That has to hurt like a bitch. Okie dokie. Thunderstone to Electros. Or Electric, sorry. Oh. This one's a good one because with this we also complete a Mega Evolution Pokédex number. Stay together, so hopefully the bandage will be enough. It's stay together. You mean yeah? You mean you didn't cut your finger off with that, or like what? What's that supposed to mean? Or you mean like your like the wounds stay together, like it's not like a big boy wound and it's more like a oh, just a clean cut? Yeah, then you should be fine. Just make sure that nothing gets in there. I'd say give it a wash first. Make sure to rinse it out before, just in case. You never know. But yeah, beyond that, should be a-okay. I agree. I don't remember if I ever had like actually, so should be clean. I just mean it's usually still better to give it a rinse. You never know, like for example, with the cutter, if the box cutter had anything on it, bacteria or stuff, it can deposit that while like mid cut. I've always, because my grandmother was either a doctor or I think she was a nurse. She was a nurse for a while, and my older sister also worked in a private medical center as well. So, and they would always say, yeah, if you had something, if you have any wounds, usually just wash it out before you throw something on it, because you just want to avoid anything being caught between the plaster or the band-aid, as you Americans say, and the wound, because that shit gets like infected. It's very not fun. Mostly not the Clefable big. Most of the time, it's not a massive issue, regardless. Bam! Uh-oh. Now this guy's coming after me too. Rock Tomb is such a shitty move in this game, it's funny. Wow. Get him, Zygarde. Holy shit. Oh, I don't have one yet. No. I used the wrong one. My brain was like, oh yeah, repeat ball. No, that's my fault. Repeat ball would be far better for something like this. Oh, nice. Oh, man. How do you evolve Clefairy into Clefable? Time for a Master Ball? Nah, I don't have a Master Ball, but... As a person, I usually dislike using Master Ball. Oh, you give it a Moonstone. Oh, that's easy. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I'm like massively overestimating how difficult this is. Also, we got ourselves an Alpha Lucario. Take a look. How are we looking here? Nice. This is a good one. A good special attacker. Could honestly replace our main one. Only problem... Yeah, no, it's better in literally everything. You know what? Maybe we should replace it. Only downside, obviously, is the fact that it's not fully, like, leveled up. So, you know. That's something I can do in my own time, though. We can just level up its special attack. Because, what unique move did it get, actually? Let me check. Wait. Is it Ice Punch? It's not really a unique move, though. It's fine. Let me get my Cleffa. Because I do think I have... sorry, not Cleffa. That's a Cleffa. But I'm, my Clefairy. I think I have a Clefairy somewhere. There it is. Let's get ourselves a Clefable real quick. Where's the Moonstone? I should have a Moonstone, no? Did I just accidentally go past it? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, I made that a much bigger deal than it needed to be. I didn't think it was a Moonstone evolution. I thought it was like a friendship evolution. Beep beep. Its eyes concern me. I don't like Clefable because of its eyes. Is that a rude thing to say? Maybe. But like, I just do not vibe with its eyes. There's something wrong with it. Stream Metal special attack to grow more quickly. I'm gonna give this to you. I'm gonna start training you up as it goes on. Requests. Filling out my Pokedex. 3 more. Until the next stage is complete. 4 more Mega Evolution ones. Which ones are we missing? Right, Pyroar. Wait, there's one Mega Pokemon we've just not seen. What? Was? What would I have not seen? Pokemon ZA Megas. Is it any of the new ones? I'd be shocked if it were. Oh wait, is Skarmory in the list here? Yeah, no, it's there. Did Excadrill? Do I not have an Excadrill? Could be Excadrill. But I've seen an Excadrill before. Hold on, let me see. Might actually be Excadrill. But I've like literally fought an Excadrill. And I fought against a Mega Excadrill. Oh yeah, there it is. What? What am I missing here? Oh, is it, it's Greninja, I think. Mega Greninja. Yeah, it would be. Since I haven't leveled up a, Brian. Okay, that makes sense. I haven't leveled up my, thing yet. My Froakie. Therefore, no Greninja. And otherwise, it makes sense, because I wouldn't have encountered it anywhere, right? Where would I have encountered a Mega Greninja? Other than online play, which I guess it doesn't count towards completion. But we can go and buy some Mega Stones. Quasartico. We might not be able to buy them here, though. For me, one of my main things is getting a good team ready for the DLC. The Mega Evolution DLC. Oh, you're not the right person. You. I don't think we have enough, though. Yeah, we don't. So, Sharpedo Knight. Electrocyte. Galaliite. Pinsir. Okay, there's a few of those that we can get now. Other place we can go is the Stone Emporium, which is here. Let's head there real quick and see if there's any Mega Stones that I hadn't bought yet. It should be. There should be a few Mega Stones that I hadn't bought yet. Fun fact, having the fossil Pokemon are RNG each time. I say RNG. The fossil Pokemon give you a have the potential to be shiny. Oh, I've literally bought all of them. Okay, sweet. Now we can just buy any of the stones here should we need them. Okay. Let's go check if there's any cool... Because I would... Ideally, honestly, I would like a shiny Greninja. Greninja is one of the coolest shinies. Specifically because... Nope. Greninja's one of the coolest shinies because it just goes... It's like a full jet black Pokemon. It really is like kind of... It goes all in on the ninja style. And I really like that. Quick Ball is probably the best bet here. Gotta hide here. Obstruct it. There we go. Okay, it's likely going to turn around again, so we've got to keep an eye out for that. Once it turns around, we're going to go up to that long thing there. Hold on, and we're going to throw it from here. The reason why we throw it there is actually very specific. Because if you don't throw it there, it's a pretty good one, actually. The reason why you don't, well, you have to throw it from there is because, for some weird reason, the other areas don't connect properly. It just doesn't do the damage it should. So let's rotate over to the other shiny that I kind of want. To be fair, though, I can probably pretty easily get all of the Mega Stones that I haven't gotten yet. Because I have I think I have the maxed out Mega Shard gathering thing. Meaning that every time I break any of the Mega Shard things, I get a lot. Oh, I didn't make it up there. There's a bell sprout up here. I can hear it. Damn it. I still need to get all of the screws as well. And up. I don't know what I'm missing still to get the full shebang. I think one of them is for money, one of them might be for getting hit, and the other one is for Mega Shards. One of them I'm missing. I don't quite rightly know which one, however. So let's go just clean out the rooftops here. Hey, Cleffa. Oh yeah, there's a bunch over here. Very nice. I'm excited, dude. I'm still thinking of what Pokemon we should play after Pokemon Ranger. Because we'll have some spare time for different Pokemon games. Yeah, that's the best I can do for now. To get the rest, I'd need to go like pretty damn far, and I don't want to do that right now. It's better to just go ahead there. Oh, hold on. I never saw that. Is there a way to get over there in a simpler way? Yeah, through here, I think. Yeah, there's a ladder here. Because at this point, almost all of the purple items that I can pick up are going to be the screws that I need. So it's definitely part of what I want to grab whenever I get the chance. Oh, another moonstone too. There it is. So yeah, right now, I guess, at my stage of the game, we rotate around, we look for anything that is like shining purple. So we can get all the screws done. I know I can look at an interactive map, but I'm already like quite deep into all of that. So I feel like at this stage, it loses some of its inherent value to just check on interactive maps because I'm gonna need to kind of brute force look through everything regardless. I see less of a need to do so. There's a guaranteed Dratini that spawns up here, around the corner, just there. Hold on that platform over there. The hope is that one of these days, either it's a perfect IV Dratini that I'm looking for, or it's a shiny. It can be a Dragonair too. Okay, it is. Oh, okay. That's already a good start. It is a whatchamacallit Dratini, a Alpha Dratini. Which is good because it means it doesn't run away. This is the dangerous thing with this Dratini here, is that it can run away, and for many people it has done. I've seen people straight up just lose a shiny here. Straight up. Because Dratini as a Pokemon runs away. Different Pokemon have different reactions to seeing you. There's 3 types of reactions. 1, a non-reaction. They just ignore you and they go on with their way. 2, they get aggressive and attack you. And 3, they run away. Like this guy. This guy runs away. Look. That's one of the actions. Usually a lot of the smaller Pokemon run away. I believe Gardevoir doesn't run away when it sees you, but it runs away if you try and catch it. If I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Let me fact check that real quick. There should be a Gardevoir somewhere here. Grab ourselves a Totodile. Ooh, Alpha Chikorita. There you go. I'm down to grab myself an Alpha Chikorita. Oh, hold on. So you have to be really careful with fights. Dazzling Gleam Chikorita is crazy. You have to be careful with stalling out fights here for a very simple reason. And that is if you stall too hard. Ooh, Mega Gross. I think I already have one. I do have one. Ah, I was too slow. Okay. We have to be quick here. Please catch. Ah, it's unfortunate. So, one of the reasons why you have to be really careful here. Oh my god. And for the reason you just saw, that's a very dead dude. You. That's a shame. Yeah, you have to be careful with the guys here, because if you, like, fuck up and you kill them, you have only one chance to capture them. And after that chance is gone, they disappear. That is also how a lot of people lose shinies in this game. Oh my god, what the fuck is the camera doing? That's how a lot of people lose shinies in this game, is for that specific reason. Is either they run away or they accidentally kill them. Which is, you know, the normal way you would typically lose something. So let me check here. Gardevoir, you don't run away, right? Oh no, you do. Okay. Gardevoir just runs when she sees you. Okay. Did you guys see that super, like, wholesome Gardevoir animation that Pokemon threw out? It's Japanese only, unfortunately, from what I've seen. Hey, what's up, Kai? But I really, I just watched that Gardevoir thing, and it's really good, dude. With the trainer and his Gardevoir. What the team looking like? A little OP. We got a level 94 M-Ball, level 87 Zygarde, level 92 Xerneas, level 92 Veltal, level 89 Alpha Frostlass, and I'm still working on a new Lucario, though I do have an old Lucario here at level 92 as well. But this one has better base stats here, with near perfect IVs, so we're working on getting him up to shape. Pretty balanced? I'd say so. I'd say it's a pretty well-rounded team. I mean, jokes aside, it genuinely is, right? Firefighting, Dragon Ground, Fairy, Dark Flying, Ice Ghost, Fighting steel. That's the only one that we have a repeat is between the fighting and the fire. But hey. Sorry, the two fighting types. But it is what it is. Let's quickly check. 16. Do we got ourselves a Froakie? We do. Wait, it's probably gonna run away here. I probably saw, right? Oh no, it didn't. Please don't come all the way here, dude. Leave me. Ugh. I just want to catch Froakie, dude. Ah, it saw me. Shit. I don't like using legendary because then again, I don't really play comp. You can't really use comp, legendaries and comp either in this. I'm already max rank. I've already max ranked everything. So I'm just trying to build the best team I can, basically. Sprinkle in some of my favorites in there too. This is my comp team. In this game, you can only have 3 Pokemon in comp. Which is... this Gardevoir, and this Lucario, and this Charizard. These 3. Hold on, let me change them. Let me move them over so that they have a very easy to reach place. And this Charizard. There you go. These are my 3 competitive Pokemon. They're also lower level because it doesn't matter what level they are. It's more about their IVs and their EVs. Because they're set to level 50 regardless. There. This is them. I should probably swap out this Gardevoir's nature. Special defense down is not that good in this game. Speed up is not ideal either. I should up its attack and HP. There. I could should I participate in the battle thing? Let me quickly check. I never knew how to EV/IV train in the game. I, for a while, didn't. Until, ironically enough, I played Cobblemon. It ended up being Cobblemon that kind of explained it quite well to me. Essentially, every Pokemon that spawns has its own IV level. I don't know exactly what IV stands for. I just think it's inheritance level. Oh, sorry, inherit value. Which is set the moment a Pokemon spawns. It's kind of random. Two of the same types of Pokemon can have different IVs. So they can be like, oh, I have, you know, perfect speed IVs, but I have shitty attack IVs. And that's just how they spawn. That's just how they'll be. So I can catch one Pidgey and it has perfect speed IVs, but lower like HP IVs or whatever. Or I can catch a Pidgey that has better attack IVs, and so on and so forth, right? Just as a simple explanation there. Then you have EVs. Every Pokemon, once caught, starts with 0 EV in all of its things. And they gain, instead, EVs by... Holy shit. They gain EVs through beating certain Pokemon or wearing certain items while beating them. For example, in the case of my Lucario, hold on, when I can open it up, I'll show you. On my Lucario, I want to train up my special attack because I want to have him be a special attacking Lucario. Therefore, I gave him a power lens, which will help him develop his Eevee, his special attack Eevees, right? The only way to really improve IVs is get lucky catching a Pokemon or breeding. Breeding is a very common way for people to improve their IVs. Because IVs, by the word like inherited or whatever, get better or worse IVs depending on their parents as well. So that's where like a lot of breeding comes in. So, yeah, basically think of it as, somebody broke it down pretty simply. So it's like how it is in Pixelmon. Yes, correct. You can think of IVs as genetics. You can think of IVs as genetics and EVs as hitting the gyms. Everybody can hit the gym an equal amount and get stronger by a certain degree equally. However, some people genetically are stronger and therefore they will be stronger by no matter what kind of thing. Because you got the good genes, you know what I mean? Like, for example, I'm built pretty slim. I'm built athletically. Despite the way my VTuber model looks. I may look huge as my VTuber model, but IRL, I'm a pretty athletic guy rather than a beefy guy. Therefore, like, if I had, like, IV stats, I'd have, like, higher IV stats. Now, I can, for example, go and practice my running, and I'll get quicker. But, for example, if somebody else who is genetically, you know, not as good at running as I am, we can train the same amount, but I'll still be faster, kind of thing. Sorry for the roundabout explanation while I'm trying to balance my attention, but that's basically it. And okay, a good way to, I mean, you probably know this from Pixelmon, seeing as you mentioned it, because it is very much the same way. Basically, different Pokemon that you find all around will have different IV values. So, for example, Unknown, right? Unknown, probably a weird one to throw out here, but it's a good example. Unknown gives special attack and attack EVs when you beat one. So if you turn around and start farming only Unknowns, I don't have a Psychic type on any of my moves. Actually, you have a Psychic type, but I can't hit you with the Psychic type, so that ends up not working. Let's go Lucario. Wait, no. Super effective. Emble. Hit him with a close combat. But yeah, if you then specifically hunt Unknowns, you can get a very free and easy attack and special attack training going. Bam! That's how it would be. It's a lot more simple than it seems, which is nice. Because it seems very scary until you actually kind of get into it. Let me turn down the audio a bit, actually. Now that we're not listening to the absolute banger that is Zygarde's theme. Okay, now we go to psychic moves. So Yveltal's up. Oh, sneak up. I'll take that. I heard people saying it wasn't worth $70. That is an argument that can be made. I think... Okay. My opinion, I really enjoy it. I don't think... I think the problem is most games aren't worth $70. If we're breaking this up realistically, most games aren't worth that amount. Unfortunately, that's just how much they cost nowadays. However, if I were to mentally... Holy shit, what is going on here? If I were to mentally compare this game... Oh, sorry. Uh-oh. If I were to compare this game to other games that I played recently, I've been having a lot of fun with this game that I previously haven't had in a few other games. As not to say the game is, like, amazing and there's nothing wrong with it. Because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, though, is I've had a lot of fun with this game. As a whole. You are hitting the wrong thing, you absolute doofus. So I do not regret buying this game. I spent the full $70. I haven't bought the DLC yet. I will actually, though, because I'm going to play it because I enjoyed this game enough that I've decided that I want to play the DLC when it comes out. But yeah, that being said, I completely understand where people are coming from with the opinion of, oh, it's not worth it. I just personally, for me personally, I disagree. I enjoyed it enough to say it's worth the standard price. You know what I mean? But it is... I think people have to kind of understand that there is no objective answer to that. Just because they might not consider it worth the money doesn't mean everybody is in the same has the same opinion, right? It may be worth the money to me, but it might not be worth it to you. And I think that's perfectly okay. We don't need a standardized opinion across the entire planet of what is objectively good and bad. We can disagree with each other as long as we handle it like adults and don't just like berate somebody for liking something that we don't like or berate somebody for not liking something that we do like. It doesn't matter, you know? At the end of the day, if you are like a Pokemon fan, you're probably gonna like this game. Especially if you like games like Pokemon Legends, Arceus. If that is a game that like speaks to you, this is probably a game that you will enjoy as well, because it is a similar style of gameplay. Now, I can only speak of the Switch 2 version as well, because all of my gameplay has been on the Switch 2. I've not even seen this game for the Switch 1. So I genuinely can't speak on that. But yeah, as far as my opinion goes, for me personally, as somebody who spent the full $70 on it, who has played it on the Switch 2, who's finished the game, who's caught all the legendaries now as of today, and oop, I didn't sneak up. Oops. Come on. I have thoroughly enjoyed this game. I've found it a lot of fun. I think it has a lot of potential. It is far from the ideal perfect game, for sure. I think there are plenty of rough spots in this game. Like, in the beginning, it's very railroady. It holds your hand for a good 3-ish hours where you can't really do much unless the game specifically tells you it's okay to do it. So I completely get why people would be upset with that. It's a valid thing to not be happy with. Its graphics are obviously it's not the best looking game in the world, right? I personally didn't notice it much. I think there is to a degree a level of like you kind of play it and ooh, perfect. You kind of just play it, and if you like it, you either notice the graphics or you don't, is what I'm trying to say. Some people will notice it like really bad. Some people you need to like point it out for them to notice. I'm one of those people that you needed to point it out to me for me to see how bad it was, because I wasn't really paying too much attention to it. And I also don't care too much for graphics. As long as the game runs well, it's smooth, and it has fun gameplay loops, I'm all good with whatever graphics you slap me with. You know what I mean? As long as it isn't a pixelated, like, mess. Is kind of how my opinion is. And I don't see this game as bad enough for it being a pixelated mess. Certainly in the scenario that this game is, like, running as well as it is. Like, I've not had a single actual performance issue thus far. There's been a couple of times where, like, you know, a big move happens and it stutters for a couple of seconds. But I don't count that really as performance issues. I see that more as, like... Am I gonna reach that? No. I see that more along the lines of, normal stuttering. Ah, shit. That you get in, like, any game. Especially on consoles. If you've played console for long enough, you'll always have moments in a cutscene where, you know, played through 3 times beginning of it, and it's annoyed to play through, but I really still think it's worth going through the beginning for the open world. But I really like the open... Yeah, that's kind of where I stand. I think the super slow start is one of the biggest problems with the game. But that being said, it's really fun. It's one of those weird instances where I say it's not a great game. You know, when I say a game is great, I think it's like, you know, solid 8 and above, right? 8 to 9 is a great game. Any, like, you know, 9 is like an amazing game, or like above 9, right? And then 10 is like the perfect game, which I don't think there is a perfect 10 IMO. At least I haven't played it yet. And this game for me solidly is around a 7. 7 to a 7.5. Now that I've had time to digest it, right? That's kind of where I'd rate this game. And that is fine. I'm having a lot of fun with this game, despite it not being, like, amazing. You know what I mean? It's one of those games where I would explain it as a game that is not the best game in the world, but it is really fun to play if you, like, vibe with it. And I think that's okay. I think people get too hung up on the idea of, like, the game is either massively amazing or it's dog shit, no in between. And I think that's an unnecessary divide to, you know, it's reductive. You don't need to reduce a game to only the peak or dog shit, yeah? Legend ZA looks fun. I'm not really taking the community's word for it, since apparently people hated BDSP, which I think is an insane take. Okay. I hate BDSP in principle. Now, I say this because Gen 4 is my absolute favorite gen. Platinum is my absolute favorite game in the series. And I'm super disappointed with the route that they took with it. They nailed Cynthia as a fight. There's certain individual parts that they did great. The rest of the game breaks my heart because of what we could have had. Most of BDSP, specifically, you've probably heard this a million times before, but the problem with BDSP, it follows mainly super, like, almost one-to-one the original Diamond and Pearl, which sounds okay until you realize that Platinum, the game that released, like, I think like a year or so late, I don't remember, is an objective upgrade from Diamond and Pearl, right? It is, by all accounts, in every way, practically a better game. And instead of having an upgraded version of Platinum, they reverted the game back into its less than optimal state in Diamond and Pearl for the remakes. And I think it is an unnecessary decision. Not only that, I, as a person, really was hoping and praying for new forms for Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Arceus. That was one of my biggest hopes, one of my biggest dreams to see. Maybe some Mega Evolutions as well, as they had done with the previous, right? With Oras and stuff like that. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. And then they hit us with a 3D-ified version of Diamond and Pearl, not even Platinum, Diamond and Pearl. And that's just what made me sad. That being said, I did buy the game. I have played through a fair bit of Brilliant Diamond. I never finished it, I don't think, because I just got busy with other stuff. But yeah, I respect it if you enjoy BDSP. I'm not saying you're wrong for liking it. I just say that my sorrow with it comes from the fact of what it could have been and what it ended up not being. And the idea in my head that was our remake. That was our fresh new remake, was that. A game that clearly had less effort put into it compared to, for example, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and stuff like that. That's where my dislike comes from. I never played Platinum, so for me, my issue was no base. I don't understand why they took them out. I'm very customization heavy player. If I don't have customization, I don't enjoy the game as much. Yeah, that's a big one. Also, thank you. Is it Ioni? Ioni? Aeoni? Please do feel free to correct me. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me take a sip. I haven't played Platinum, and I mostly heard people hate on the graphics. Agony. Wait, Agony? I thought they said that themselves. A&E. A&E. Okay. Agony is fine too. A&E. Okay. No, thank you for the follow, A&E. I appreciate that. But yeah. I play on Switch 2, but since Switch 1 version, but with Switch 1 version, it doesn't run bad at all. There are a few textures, text loading problems, but I don't notice too much because I'm always looking at the ground for items. I see. I imagine the game also runs smoother, even if it's on the Switch 1 version, because it's the hardware is the Switch 2. It's like me putting in I don't know. It's like me going on Steam and playing the, I don't know, PS3 version of a game, even though it has a PS4 version. On my like PC that can run both. Bam. But yeah, how many Kai, I'm curious, how many, wait, you guys are probably in ads, you probably can't hear me. I'm yapping to myself right now. There we go, welcome back from the ads. How But yeah, Kai, I was curious, how many other Pokemon games have you played? Like, what Pokemon games have you like actually gone through? Bum 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 ba dum. Because yeah, I think Jordan, Kai, or honestly everyone's fine. Oh, that's not right. I've only completely finished one, which is BDSP, right? Is that correct? Oh, Pokemon Shield. Okay. So you're new to Pokemon then, as a whole. And I don't mean that in like a bad way. So you've begun your like, yeah, you've begun your Pokemon journey, the games. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Oh, he turned around. No, that makes sense then that you like BDSP then. And I don't again, I don't mean that in like a, oh, that makes sense that you like it, but more like a, it clicks. Because I feel like if my first experience with Gen 4 was that game, I would like it too. I've been all in for every region played since I was 5. I even played Pokemon Stadium, Mystery Dungeon, and to my friend play the GameCube ones. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. What's my rep? I remember having played Pokemon. Let me keep them out actually. I have played Pokemon. Fire Red. I played a bit of Yellow. I never finished it though. I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I played Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Ruby. Obviously they're remakes as well. I played Alpha Sapphire. I have played Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I've played all 3, actually. I played Pokemon Black. It's funny how it, like, heals up there. Like that. I probably shouldn't have recalled him. I played Pokemon Black. I have not played Black 2, White 2. I do need to replay those at some point. Because I've heard... I played Pokemon Black when I didn't like it. I was because I had just come out of playing Platinum, and I tried Pokemon Black, and I was like, ugh, this is garbage, because it just wasn't the one that I liked. It was different from Platinum, and therefore I was like a hater when it was when it first came out, which I recognize now. So I do definitely feel like I want to try it out again at some point, and give it a good go. And I've heard many people say that Black 2, White 2 are objectively some of the best Pokemon games that they've ever released. So I'm really curious to see if I agree or not. I played Pokemon X. I played Sun. Not Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon though, just base Sun. Sword and Shield was the first gen that I didn't play, actually. Very first gen that I just never got around to playing. Largely because I didn't have a Switch for a long time. Then I played Pokemon Violet as the other one. And now this game. I played some of the mystery dungeons as well. two of the Pokemon Ranger games. I've played Pokemon Battle Revolution or whatever it's called. And, yeah, that's more or less it. Oh, right, and Pokepark. The Pokemon Park games. Both of them I have actually played. Those are the main ones that I can, like, actually fully state that I have played them. Galar gets a Legend game next is rumored. I hope it has the World Coronation series like Journeys has. So, Soul Silver, Heart Gold, Ultimate Pokemon game. I actually just got done with playing Pokemon Soul Silver on stream. That's the game we played before ZA. It was a replay because I played it many moons ago when it released. Olge. Back when I was younger. So it was a big nostalgia trip. But I have to say, it's a solid game. It's the beginning of the new Pokemon gen, so it feels a lot better than some of the older games before it. I do have a pretty harsh criticism of it. Because this kind of ruined my experience a fair bit. Is how annoying it is to get, like, the pool of Pokemon that it has is not great. Though this is largely because of the fact that it's technically a Gen 2. It's a Gen 4 game, but it's a remake of a Gen 2. I had the little Pokeball thing too. I never sold it. I just lost where it is. Yeah, the Poke Walker. I remember that. We were actually talking about that when I was playing through it. And yeah, what my criticism is the pool of Pokemon that you have. It's not great. It has very few Pokemon compared to other games, which makes sense. It's a remake of a Gen 2 game, so they didn't have that much. But I feel like it unnecessarily limits itself because as it's a Gen 4 game, inherently it has the Gen 4 third stage evolutions that were added. However, for the vast majority of them, you cannot get any of those things until you've beaten the Elite Four. And I understand why they did it. I disagree with it. I think it makes the game objectively a poor experience. It just makes it worse, in my opinion. And it was one of the most agonizing things of like, oh, this Pokemon. No, I can't get it until I've beaten the Elite Four. Oh, what about this Pokemon? Nope, Elite Four. How about this item? Nope, Elite Four. And it's like, ugh. The Kanto segment, though cool in principle, I also feel like it feels very rushed. It feels like not a whole lot of love was put into it. That's another one of my criticisms. But yeah, no, I very much Soul Silver. I also really like. There's a reason why I replayed it, right? But to love something, you need to know its faults, and I feel like there are a fair bit of faults with Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I have a stuffed animal. I was a stuffed animal kid. I have a lot of Sonic, Mario, and Pokemon plushies. Hell yeah. I think my sisters had like my older sisters had like a really, really old Pikachu plushie toy thing. I don't remember where it was. It's probably somewhere like maybe my grandmother has it in her house. But it's old Pikachu, right? Fat Pikachu. Anybody who remembers when he was round. And if you would click its hand, it would make like a Pikachu sound. Remember having that. I think they made it like way back when Pokemon came out. So that thing is probably like at least 20-something years old. Ooh, Dratini. Another one. Just realized I left my fat Pikachu plush when we got foreclosed on. Oof, 07. Oh. I don't EV like that. I still I do somewhere in my mess of a closet. Make sure not to lose it. This is my favorite tech, by the way. Oh, there we go. As long as you're not actively engaged in combat with them, you can basically stun lock them. It's beautiful. Ooh. This is a really good Dratini. I can work with this. So, one of the reasons why I've been trying to farm out Dratinis is because I want to have... I want to try and see if I can make Mega Dragonite work in online play. And the downside of Mega Dragonite is that you need to build special attack. It loses its attack stats when it Mega Evolves. So if you want to use the new Mega Evolution, you need it to be a special attacking Dratini. My stupid butt went ahead and farmed out a... no, not gonna make it. Farmed out a Adamant high attack Dratini for the Outrage build, right? You give him a Lumberry and Outrage. And just watch it annihilate everything in its way. But it ends up being a problem because you can't use the Mega Evolution for it. Let me go trade in some things. Got some really cute sleeping plushies at Walmart. Now I want them so bad. They're like 20 to 30 USD. That's not too bad considering how much a lot of them cost. All things considered. But yeah, because I actually remember speaking to somebody about this. I had a wish list for BDSP, right? When it first got announced, before I even saw anything. And that is very simple. Exactly the same game as Platinum. Spruce it up a little bit, give it a little bit of flair. Give it Mega Evolutions if possible, because my boy Empoleon deserves one. To be fair, even Torterra, like all of them deserve one. It is objectively, in my opinion, you know, in my opinion, it is the best starter trio in any of the Pokemon games. As like a whole grouping. Oh, that's a shiny sound. Hold on. Doko. Is it on the roof? Probably on the roof. I don't think it's one of these. Okay, hold on. How do I get on the roof here? That doesn't seem like the way. Fortunately, they don't despawn for a while, so it gives you some time to, like, find a way up. Over here, okay. Let me see if it was on the roof. Okay, quick ball, perfect. It's not you. Oh, there's a Dratini there. Could you imagine that? That would have been the shiny. Where is it? I heard the sound earlier. Hold on. It has to be on the roof here. But I don't get how to get up to it. That's not good. Wait. Am I just being stupid? Could I get up here? No, I don't get how to get up here. Do I have to make like a crazy jump across? I'm not sure if I can. I've censored, try not to cry. Uh-oh. They're huge too. Oh, maybe it could have been, because I haven't heard the sound again. Hold on, let me get up here. Let me see if I can try and get across here. How does one? I guess you have to just really just. Okay. Let me just catch this thing. It might have been a Pidgey on the thing, actually. If it was, I legitimately don't actually mind if I lost it then. Oh. Because I don't really care too much. Oh. Don't turn around, please. I'm gonna have to walk up close to you now, huh? There you go. It might have actually been a Pidgey then. That's crazy though. It could have almost been a Dratini, which would have been huge, by the way. Yeah, no, I haven't heard it since it is likely something that isn't around anymore. That's sad, but I don't really care much for shiny collecting. I care more for getting the Pokemon that I want shiny as shiny. You know? So in a moment where I lose a shiny Pokemon, I'm okay. And it's like a Pokemon that I don't want. I can live with that. That is a burden I can live with. Limited questions. My Shield Data had a lot of shinies and legendaries that were gifts before the year Switch OLED dropped. I lost the Switch and all that save data, and I couldn't transfer it over because I lost it. Oof, that sucks. Then my Duskull pushed his dog. That is insane behavior. Kids are wild, man. Did said cousin like ever like become nicer? Or was this kind of like par for the course from there on out? Where are you off to, Gibble? Hello, buddy. There you go. Went to jail. Oh my god. Sometimes the signs are there early, you know? Good grief. Let's see here. Am I kind of like a psychopath for that though? Like, whenever I hear a shiny and I get excited, but I see it's a different shiny, I don't mind losing it. Like, it's like, oh, okay, it's a Pidgey. Oh well. Or like a Fletchling. I guess Talonflame is still a cool Pokemon, but like, I don't really care much. Oh. Should I do G-Max Charizard or G-Max Pikachu? Your choice. If you go by meta, Charizard is a much better pick. I think G-Max Charizard is straight up like one of the best Pokemon in the game, no? Also, I've heard. So if you're going like, why is the 8 off center? What's going on here? Why is it like that? Probably also have, I gave him my favorite game, Leaf Green, because I wanted him to enjoy it, and he did that after I gave him a copy of the game. Some people can't be helped. 07. Hey, Future Sight, nice. Let's see how many Canary plushes we're still missing. Also, we should have enough to... that's the wrong one. We now have enough to get some more Mega Stones. Hello. Ooh, we're missing one. Okay, so Mega Crystal ones and... tanking the hits. Okay. We'll go for the Mega Stones one, I guess, first, and then we'll do the tanking the hits one afterwards. I think I can also do a match. I'm fairly certain. Okay. Get the Sharpedoite. And then we can get one of these too. Electrosite. We have an Electros. That's nice and easy to do. Stone Chow Fire Blast isn't in Sword and Shield. Is it not? Resident 7, right? Shining Pearl, Sword and Shield. No, it's in the game. From what I'm seeing, 8? Yeah, this should be 8. Charizard can't even learn it. Well, yeah, Charizard can't learn it. Other Pokemon can. Ninetales, or Vulpix Ninetales, Ponyta Rapidash, Magmar, Magby, Entei, Ho-Oh, Groudon, Magmorta, Volcarona, Reshiram, Blacephalon. And it's just Charizard that can't learn it. It can learn it via TM or TR. Technical record. Is that a Sword and Shield thing? Yeah, it's a TR. There you go. There you go. Problem solved. Bam. And right here. Yeah. Using craft TMs. I get that. Okay, I get you. I'm like, you miss one Pokemon game and suddenly you're like out of the loop. It's crazy. I'm dying. I've been like, I think I'm like slowly, well, I've been sick today, the entire day. I've been like kind of ill. If I go beat up Leon again. Cinderace, Pikachu, Charizard, Quagsire, Corviknight, and Venusaur. Is that a question? Wait. Was there a question with that? Or you just like... You just giving us the roster as a heads up? Just telling you, gotcha. See, I think I'm one of those people that, like, it bugs me if I have, like, overlapping types. Is that normal? Isn't Cinderace, pure fire? Is it pure fire or is it something else? Like I said, it's the one gen that I didn't actually play. Holy shit, it's the one gen I didn't play, straight up. I did play Sword and Shield at some point. But, like, I kind of don't feel like buying it. But he can learn fighting moves? He can, but he forgoes stab on it then, right? Which makes him a little worse. I understand why people, Rillaboom is the go-to in that series then. Defeat the requester in a Pokemon battle. Alright, buddy. Square up. Libero. What does Libero do again? So we've got ads coming up. Right, Cinderace. Change the type to that. Change the Pokemon type to the type of the move it's about to use. Okay, that's how it gets stabbed. Got it. Learned. That's not bad. You can kind of prank it though with that. So let me think. If I were to be fighting your team, what would I bring? I definitely bring a ground type. For one. Cinderace, Pikachu. Venusaur, I think, as well. Couple of earthquakes, and that's a good chunk on. Charizard is flying, I believe, so it does avoid the ground type problems. Same with Corviknight. It's still flying, right? Usually the steel would be in danger because of the ground type, but thanks to its flying, it's not that big of an issue. Oh, it's Manny. What's up, dude? Quagsire is also water. Yeah, Quagsire in general is a really solid pick, IMO. Adds 07. I think my problem with Quagsire ends up being its stats just aren't that good. So while Quagsire is a phenomenal pick, still going through a lot of the early game, it tends to drop off a bit. Its main benefit is the fact that it's kind of beefy, and it has a good typing in... No, I can't make it up there. Like that. It's typing in its bulk is the main, like, benefit of having a Quagsire. Because it essentially forces somebody to have a grass type, I guess. Is there any other typing that does well against Quagsire? Other than grass, off the top of my head. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I like Quagsire. No, of course you don't really need to have like super good moves against Quagsire because it kind of just you can just kind of whittle away at it. And little bro starts being taken out. Ooh, Scrafty and Pansear. Yeah, I ain't all about that. Oh my god, that's a large God of War. I think. Oh. Oh, nice. That is a large one, right? Like having Charizard or Gyarados because they learn dragon moves, and most of the time the champion has a dragon type. That's fair. I personally would say though, for me, I usually choose to have a fairy type in there instead. Or something that can use fairy type moves. Because fairy is just so strong. It counters dark, it counters dragon, it counters fighting. And those are some of the most like oppressive typings in the game too. With its only real weakness being steel types and poison types. And as a matter of fact, most steel types are quite defensive, meaning that you don't need to worry about it too much. There are, of course, a couple of Pokemon that are an exception. And most poison types are generally not that great. So all in all, like, or at least stat-wise, poison types, there's fewer like really OP poison type Pokemon. And what's your best move? Like Sludge Bomb? Is that the? I always mix it up with the Earth type move. Sludge Bomb. Is that the ground type move? Yeah, no, it's the poison type. Okay. Yeah, Sludge Bomb is probably your best bet against stuff. Yeah, sure. Let's go for. Wait. I'm already maxed out though. Hold on. Let's go fight. Let's do our fight, and then we can maybe go and grab ourselves another ticket. I forgot to do this. What happens if I talk to you? Oh, and then from then on you can do their rogue fight. Nice. Okay. Let's do this. Who am I fighting? Yeah, generally, my go-to, it's Rintaro. My go-to is usually have a fairy type in the team. I like in my favorite typings in the game. So you'll see me kind of lean towards these. Dragon, Ghost, Steel, Fairy, and Dark. Those are my usual like favorite types. Then plus a starter, and you already kind of have kind of an idea of what my team will end up being. So you know. Sure, we kind of just brutalize Zygarde here. Core Enforcer, yippee! You protected it. You can't do that. But yeah, my go-to in my Soul Silver playthrough, my absolute goats were Gengar, Dragonite, nice, okay. Let me think. Gyarados is pretty strong. Lapras carried me through Lance. I always forget how bulky Umbreon is, dude. Anyway, Nihil Light. Oh, shit. Damn. Gonna Velton. Howard Gem, not bad. Who's the last one? Is it another evolution? Is it Sylveon? Oh, it's Simisear. Oh, of course. You didn't bring that out earlier. Ooh, here's a interesting question. Do you guys think they would add Mega Evolutions for the Evolutions? Because I have a hard time thinking they will, unless they specifically go for like the base Evolutions. Because you have a fastball. Okay, that's an interesting one to give me. Because I get the feeling that if they do one evolution, they're kind of forced into doing a lot of the other ones, no? An ending can dream. I really hope they do. Because, okay, if they're going to do evolutions, this is how I think they're going to do. Either it's going to be a new evolution that is brand new to the series. This Nurse Joy has she looks like she's kind of done with everybody's shit, and I kind of love it. Yeah, as I was saying, I think either if they do a new evolution, it'll be a new Eevee. That is just added to the game. That starts off with the Mega Evolution. Or it's gonna be the original trio. Trio? I think it is a trio. Apparently they're called Center Clerks, and they aren't named Joy. They have their own names. You can see them in the battle zones. I have met a couple of them. However, I apologize to them, but I will continue calling them Nurse Joys. Forever. They are locked to that name. I respect that they have their own new names, and I think that's cool. However, in my mind, whenever you accept the job to become a Nurse Joy, your previous name is stripped off of you, and you are now Nurse Joy. Same way that they make you have that haircut, they give you the name. Whether you like it or you don't. I should really be doing the other moves here. Yeah, well. Ooh, that begs the question, actually. Let me pop out here. Get out of there! There you go. Does the training ring work when I haven't been battling with it? All right, let me take a look, Lucario. How would I check? Okay, hold on. Let me offer it. Let me see if I can offer it any more calcium. Okay, no, it is maxed out now. Interesting. I won't have any effect. Okay, he's donezo, I think. Can he... Wait, like iron? Okay. Okay, yeah, he's donezo. He's all EV'd up. Oh, I see. Max HP, max special attack. Honestly, not a bad thing in this game. Because of the way it works, speed is not actually an important factor in this game. It is now a stat you can kind of neglect. Do I make content on YouTube? I really should. At the moment, I do have a YouTube channel. I just upload my VODs. As much as I remember to. Doesn't speed help with how fast you can cast? So, from what I've heard people say, it is the speed at which your Pokemon moves physically, I think. Like from point A to point B. It is also the cooldown. It's not actually how quickly it casts. But I do have a YouTube. You can see it in the links below. And I think in socials, if you do exclamation mark, hold on, let me stand still and murder this Gardevoir real quick. Here, boom. Ignore the TikTok one. I don't think I've even touched TikTok in like 3 years since I made the actual account. I made it once because people said, "Hey, you should, if you do content creation, you should make a TikTok account." I was like, okay. And then I just kind of gave up on it because I don't really like TikTok much. So, you know. Now, 111 subs, thank you. I appreciate that. Very cool. One day I do plan on making like some proper... Xerneas, your antlers are too big. You're kind of just stuck there. Uh-oh. Okay, no, it just... Wait, this kind of works. Hold on. Oh, wait. That's gonna... Stand still, stand still. Wonderful. There you go. Yeah, no, TikTok has always been something that I was never able to vibe with. Which makes sense, because I think even back in the day, I was never too much into Vine. I would like some of the Vines that snuck over to, like, YouTube and stuff. But I'd never really be into Vine's actual, you know. Oh, hold on. No. Like, I never actually really liked Vine while it was downloaded. Wait, no, that won't work. Have a Dragon Pulse. And an Ice Punch. That's kind of funny. Big Lucario, holy. Let's do plus moves since that's what we need to do. And this lady is a ghost type trainer, so I end up... There we go. Lucario is huge. Yeah, this is an alpha Lucario. In this game, you have alphas and normal Pokemon. And obviously the normal Pokemon have their own sizes as well. Normal Lucario is actually shorter than the player. He's a short king. Which is funny to me. So I kind of want an alpha Lucario because I think... Though this is technically a little bit too big for what I expect normal Lucario to be like. I expect Lucario to be maybe like a teensy bit shorter than like the average person. Alright, Ice Punch. Holy shit. Frozen is such an OP status condition. Uh-oh. Oh, we're fine. Steelix. There you go. Bam. Next up on the next in the plans for Pokemon games, I'm gonna be doing Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. It's the next one I'm gonna be streaming. I think I'm gonna start streaming it next week, in fact, too. Or this coming week rather than next week. You know what I mean. And after that, I'm gonna hold another vote on my Discord for which game to play. Pokemon is gonna be part of the list. Or rather, multiple Pokemon games will be part of the list. Hey, we've won the 500 Pokemon battles. Let me see. Apparently turns to 1,000, right? Let me see. Yeah, 1,000. So we need to win another 500. That's a lot, dude. They make you fight a lot. But hey, you know everything you just grinded up to? Do it again. Oh, they can't see you here through the gate. That's an interesting... That is interesting. Anyway. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Check out one of the most over-the-top moves in the game. Nihil Light. That is so funny, dude. Ref, do something. It's so over the top, I love it. Oh no! You're a fairy type? Well, luckily for you, Nihil Light ignores immunities. So you get to partake in the joy that is Nihil Light as well. What? Yep. Who decided that? The people who designed Mega Zygarde. It's the same people that decided that Mega Zygarde should have 216 special attack as well. Mega Zygarde stats are really funny. It's got 216 HP, 216 special attack, and I think like 100 speed as well. Which isn't the fastest in the game, certainly not by nowadays standards, but it is impressive to say the least. I'm really curious to see if Mega Zygarde will make it to competitive play. We'll see it be used in competitive play. Or unrestricted brackets. Lightball Pikachu will forever be co-op. Will forever be best. This is not co-op. To be fair, Lightball Pikachu is pretty damn solid. Though my question is, how good will the Mega Raichu stats be? Are we finally gonna have a Raichu alternative that is better than Pikachu? Probably not. Well, seeing as we're getting an X and Y variant, I imagine one of them is going to be attack oriented, and the other one is going to be a special attack oriented. Because the current problem with Raichu is that it just doesn't do either of them really well. So maybe with the Mega Evolution, it can actually be pretty good. You'd have to see though. You'd have to see if they manage to do it properly. If I choose one or the other when you can have both in pre-evolved form. Hey, when I was younger, Raichu was like one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. So that's why. Oh boy! You know what time it is. Nihil Light! Oh, he flinched. How dare you. I love the little cannon that he... Well, I say little cannon. Gigantic cannon that he has on his head. Light Ball doubled Pikachu's base stat. Let me fact check that real quick. I know it amps its stats. I don't know to what degree. Okay, so from Gen 5 onwards, if held, it doubles. Okay, it doubles its attack and special attack. Not all of its stats, just attack and special attack get doubled. So the cool thing with Mega Zygarde is you can actually store them in your pocket in this game. Because Mega Evolved Pokemon don't un-Mega Evolve by withdrawing them. You can just hold them there. Zygarde normally reverts to its OG form whenever you like pull it out of your inventory. But when it's Mega Evolved, it remains Mega Evolved. Which is really nice. Anyway. Toxic? Okay, Britney Spears. Oh no, he's poisoned. Hold on. Bam. It doubles Pikachu's attack and special attack. Which is, you know, you've got me curious now. Pikachu. If you're going like, yeah, it's base stat. Let me take a look here. Show me your stats. Right. Let's look in Cerebi. That's probably the best one. As of right now, Gen 9. Its attack would then become 110, and its special attack would become 100, which is better than standard Raichu, for sure. But I do believe that would mean, hold on, let me take a look. Gen 9. Yeah, it's better than standard Raichu. It's slower is the downside. It's slower and it has less bulk to it. Meaning it's a bit riskier to run it. Because it's got less HP, far less HP. It's far squishier, but it can hit harder. But Raichu's close enough. Okay, yeah. So Raichu's attack is 85 and his special attack is 95. means with the Mega Evolution, it will almost certainly be a better option. Because its speed, unless they cut down its speed, it's either gonna... I would imagine one of them is gonna get at least 30 points into an attack. And one of them is probably gonna get maybe the same into special attack, which would in that moment mean that Light Orb Pikachu is no longer the optimal choice there. If you want to just go for damage, because it's gonna then outspeed, outbulk, and out damage as well. Oh, sorry, wrong move. 1,000 Hours is the one I want to seize. Seeing as they usually give 100 stats to a Pokemon, on most commonly. Head out now. Enjoy the rest of this. Yeah, Kai has to go and like think about the fall of Light Ball Pikachu now. It's gonna take a little bit of time to digest. Sorry that you had to find out this way, Kai. Nah, jokes aside, thanks for dropping by. I'll catch you some other time. Light Ball Pikachu will forever be meta. Thanks for dropping by. I'll catch you later. I'm honestly just gonna wrap this up too. Pangoro? Have a core enforcer. And he hit me with an outrage. I have to start battles with dragon type moves. Okay. Ooh. That's a Raichu. Ground type attacks will be very nice here. There you go. An electric trainer? Please be an electric trainer. Speaking of Raichu. Ah, Clefable, huh? Of course. There you go. Beep, beep. Alright, one more super effective move, and then 3 times sneaking up with the dragon move. You kind of just need to use the max potion for Zygarde. The HP amount is just ludicrous. Boom! Got him. Anybody else nearby him? Probably on that roof over there. And maybe on the big roof there too. Are they looking at it? And ooh, land hits. Okay, I can probably go back for that. Ooh. Go. I'm not gonna be able to get back for that. No! Wait, is it dead? Shit! She could like see the top of my head. Oh damn, it lived. I'm impressed, honestly. Can you... Yeah, there you go. He just floats over. Oh, Terrier? Easy. Corn Forcer takes so long to throw out. It's crazy. What'd you got for me? Zinc! Nice. I'll take some zinc. Happily. Nice. Kario's getting some nice stuff too. The idea is to make sure that I have all of the Pokemon that I want for Perish Song. Uh-oh. Alright, then we're gonna Mega Evolve it. And swap him in and out really quick. Fuck, I was too slow. I actually, truth be told, I kind of forgot to swap him out. I went on the ladder and was like, wait, aren't I supposed to swap him out? 9! Oh man, of course he sees me last second. He just turns around like a stupid guy, like a stupid person. Like a yeah. He's stinky and he doesn't shower and he's stupid. Meh. Anybody else? Hold on, talk. Thank you for the prize medals. Okay, I can maybe fight the Scraggy there. Or Scrafty. Okay. Nice, we got it. I do find it kind of funny that, like, the businessman guy has, like, the Dark-type Pokemon. A little on the nose. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to get another fight. Maybe we can get one more fight, actually. Wait, Aggron? Hold on. We can maybe use get another one done here. Get Xerneas out, and we just use Play Rough. How much? Perfect. Wait, we might actually get this. Okay, nice, nice. Use Iron Defense again, please. Iron Defense. Oh, there it is. Nah, we don't get it. That was pretty close, though. Had we started with the Xerneas, we would have gotten that, actually. One fairy hit away. Maybe we can, like, jump down and immediately start a fight with someone. I don't think there's any trainers down here. Oh, yeah. And there it is. There's the daytime. It's up to daytime mid-fall. This is almost a bit concerning. Here we go. 180. We take that. That's a nice amount of money. Alright. And let's just quickly drop by here. Gardevoir. Right, was the Gardevoir that I caught way back when actually large? Was I just tripping? That was medium. Maybe the God of Ice Swords are small. Either way. Oh, Glaceon. I don't remember. Did I think I did catch a Glaceon a while back. So this is not as important. I have no clue what's going on there. Alright. Check this out. Boom! Boom! There we go. Oh, let's get a Beltal out here. Actually, yeah. I used the wrong move though. There you go. Nice and easy. Let's check on the Froakie. Have I been able to catch Froakies recently? Yeah, here. He's got a good defense stat, I guess. That's something. The question is, are we going to be able to find a better Froakie? Ah, it saw me. Now I have to run away from these little shits. Alright. Go to Pokemon Center real quick. And then we go and do another fight. And we should go. Emble's really close to level 100, actually. I just realized. Just sick. It's really easy to level up to level 100 in this game, truth be told. I would like to participate in a match. Oh, Canary. She's not gonna like the fact that I have a ground dragon Pokemon. I gotta win the Infinite ZA Royale so Dynamo can start hosting our video game tourneys. Sorry, buddy. Something about her smile is very uncanny to me. I don't know why. Her mouth is just a little bit too big, I think. So anyway, here's Zygarde. Like the biggest counter you can have to this team. Ampharos! Okay. We've got a full team and they're all like level 17. Good on her. I respect that. Oh, and a Dazzling Gleam too. Not bad. Dedenne. Not bad either, not bad. Stunfisk. Manectric, okay. Wait, I can use this to my advantage. I can get Mega Zygarde from the Stealth Rocks. From Dynamo to Dynamo, me and Electros are charged and raring to go. Oh, she's pissed already. I'm fairly certain there's... Okay, here you go. Enjoy this. I'm sorry, Canary. God, it's not enough that you get 216 special attack on a stab with the dragon type move that you can't avoid. That is stab because it's also dragon type, but and then you have to remember the fact that the move is 200 power as well. With 100% accuracy. Wait, and it's an AoE? That is insane. That's such a strong move, dude. So what, with stab? That's like, if it's 200 base, that's 300 attack. That cannot be resisted. On a Pokemon with 216 special attack base. That is ludicrous, dude. Ooh, King's Rock. You are taking the piss with that thing. I'm imagining. I imagine it will get nerfed by the time the next game is out, because I don't see a way that remains a thing. Anyway, there we go. There you have it. We've got some good progress done. Level 92 Zygarde. We're starting to train up our Lucario as well. We can actually give the specs to actually now. Our other Lucario is still better at 80 or 92 even. My bad. But see, it's already kind of catching up, despite it being a low one. It's already got more HP. So yeah, this one did have some speed training, so this one's objectively going to be slower. But oh, I accidentally see. This is why I cocked up. I trained it into attack, unfortunately, which means that it's very much subpar to what it could have been. So yeah, I think this guy is hell. I can probably even run this guy in. If I give him a special attack nature, which I probably will. Yeah, seeing as that's the one that I'm going to use from now on. Where is it? Where are my mints? Here we go. However, its attack may suffer. Yeah, there we go. Modest. There you go. There you go. Nice. And we're gonna give it Aura Sphere. Calm Mind. And a Steel type move, Flash Cannon. There we go. The other one that I usually have is Swords Dance, but hold on. This can really be like whatever we want it to be. Dragon Pulse works. Water Pulse, yeah, probably not Water Pulse. Does it have any good moves here that are... Swift is like not bad. Okay, hold on, there we go. You can learn Dragon Pulse, which is definitely not a bad one. I think best choice here is probably ooh, nasty plot. Yes, dude. Calm Mind, nasty plot into Aura Sphere will probably one-shot most things. Yeah, start off with Calm Mind into nasty plot, and then just boom. And then give him the wise glasses too. Which is, I believe, on our other Lucario right now. So hold on. Change held item. Are they up here? No, it's a Soothe Bell. Wise. There they are. There you go. Perfect. Means he's not gonna Mega Evolve. But he has... How much do the Wise Glasses amp that shit up? %. 10% boost. Meaning that currently they are providing 25 special attack, roughly. Which boosts it to 279. Say roughly 280 special attack at this stage. And if it were to Mega Evolve instead, let me calculate this actually. What is its base stats shift by? Because we can compare our base stats here. So its base stat line is, let me go for this one because that one has Mega. Base stat, special attack. It's actually naturally got slightly higher special attack than normal attack, which is interesting. I guess for the Aura Sphere. So that'd be to 115. And that gets bumped up to 140. That's 25. Wow, we are basic. Okay, Wise Glasses will be the better choice here in this game specifically. For now. Alright. Of course, you don't get the automatic plus moves, so maybe there is something to be said about Lucario. But I'm gonna go with this for now. Especially once we get to higher levels, the 20% is gonna get higher and higher. Or 10%, sorry, not 20%. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, as it goes up, 10% goes higher. So. Very nice. The big ass Lucario, dude. we need to find ourselves like a perfect Emboar. I guess at this point I can just make my Emboar better. That's also a thing that I can do. It's already got really good HP special. This is a really good Emboar, honestly. The only downside is the fact that its attack is kind of ass. So I'll take it. I'll keep looking for a good Emboar, but I'll take this guy too, honestly. He's level 100 as well. It's not like there's anything in the base game that can actually really... He's almost level 100. He's 97. Bam! I think this is a good place to leave it for now. It's a really nice place to leave off the game for now. Focus Blast is going to be huge on it, on Lucario. Once I unlock that. So, thank you guys for chilling. It is getting late, and I didn't want to do too long a stream. And we're already almost on 4 hours because I got too lost in the sauce playing this game. Yeah, if anybody's curious and if this game is fun or not, look no further than the fact that I've accidentally spent way more time playing it than I initially wanted to. So, you know, that'll explain it. I'll probably give you a good example. Regardless, Let me... Perfect. Let me swap over back to my PC monitor. Oh, dude, okay. I just remember that I am definitely not feeling great right now, so... I am gonna sit back and relax a little bit. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had a good time watching today. I will be wrapping up here. Do I have anybody to raid tonight? Ray is live. That silly bugger. Yeah, we can raid Ray. That works for me. Yeah, like I said earlier, I apologize for the late stream. And I apologize for the shorter stream. We should be back in normal swing okay, I'm not gonna promise a normal stream tomorrow. Because I do have D&D. And I'm hoping that I'm, like, feeling better tomorrow when I wake up. D&D might last a long time, so I can't really promise for a punctual stream. Whatever happens, happens. And that's just the way of things. I will try my best to stream, like, as normally as I can tomorrow, though. Where we'll be doing some more Expedition 33, because we haven't been doing that. And I've missed it a couple of days now, where I would have normally streamed it. So yeah. Hopefully I wake up tomorrow fit and healthy. Ready to rumble. Ready to rock. And we do some Expedition 33 before next week starts. And I'll find a good day to start Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Armia, which I'm excited for. Without much further ado, let me begin my raid to Raisha, who's currently playing some Power Wash Sim. Power Wash Sim 2. There you go. There you have it. He's washing with extreme power. Yeah. Ugh. I'm gonna go and rest now. Thank you everybody who dropped in today. And I apologize again for the slightly awkward later stream. I know for a lot of you guys that is not ideal. I know a lot of you guys prefer earlier streams, so I do apologize again for that. Yeah, we'll try and get on nice and early starting next week. If I can make it happen tomorrow, probably won't be able to. But if I can make it happen, I'll make it happen. If I can't make it happen, I'll try my best for Tuesday. Anyhow, this has been me. Thank you guys for chilling. I'll catch you in the next time. If you haven't joined the Discord already, please consider doing so. You can see my schedule there, and you'll see whenever I go live. If you would like to participate in this raid, this is the raid message if you're not subbed, and this is the raid message if you are subbed. So that's it from me for today. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, love you dudes, and as always, have a good one. Bye-bye!